Welcome back to today's more report on Wednesday the 27th of May with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantech Markets. Let's move on to cable now, and cable has been again another one of these charts that has just been falling away recently, and I think that despite the fact that it has been outperforming the euro, the outlook for cable has deteriorated, and I think we've now seen a bit of a breakdown in the outlook, which suggests that selling rallies is the way to go. Now, the reason I think this is because we've seen this breakdown of the uptrend. Not only that, we've seen a lower reaction high at 57 figure, and then subsequently we broke down yesterday below the low. That low coming in at 54.45. That breakdown yesterday coming in and actually closing below that low as well. 53.80 was that breakdown, and the fact that we've also seen these momentum indicators now all sort of beginning to confirm the breakdown. You've seen the stochastics falling below the low of that May low. MACD lines having bearishly crossed over, and RSI also coming back to fall below the low as well. So it's sort of like a series of indicators that suggest that selling rallies now is the way to go on this daily chart. We've had today an element of support coming in for cable. It's not rallied as much as perhaps you would have hoped for. This is the hourly chart. This sort of gives you a gauge of it really, because that was that low at 54.45 that we've now broken below. Interestingly also, we've broken below key lows back from 11th of May. The spike low on the 53.53, interestingly enough on the 8th of May, was yesterday's low as well. 53.52 on this chart, but that obviously is yesterday's low, and interestingly enough, that they've sort of now that would suggest that is the support. But I would be looking out for just these momentum indicators unwinding. Really, they're pretty much negatively configured across the board. MACD line still underneath neutral. RSI it has sort of unwound back towards 50 area, but I still think that there is a big resistance overhead. If I zoom in here, you can sort of get a gauge. It's a little bit too far. There you go. You can get a gauge of how. Sorry if I can get across here. There you go. Of where the resistance comes in. 50. That's old support at 54, sort of 54.50 area. Held for a couple of days actually on the 22nd and 25th, but then broke down yesterday, and then on the breakdown we've sort of never really recovered back above it. So that is your first line of resistance that comes in, and you've also got sort of overhead resistance coming in sort of in 50 pip increments really. You've got around 55 figure, which is again an old historic level, and also 55.50, which once more is a historic level as well. So again, you've got sort of 100 pips worth of resistance between 54.50 and 55.50 is sort of a chance to get any sort of rallies would be seen as a selling opportunity. And I think that's what we're seeing possibly today. We're seeing a bit of an unwinding of the recent dollar strength that's been dragging cable lower, but I would say that unwinding rally is just going to give us a chance to sell again. We're around about 60 pips up, 60 odd pips up from the low, so maybe there is a little bit more room to unwind to the upside, but I think that ultimately we will get a further sell signal that results in further weakness and retracement of this cable rally that looks like it's beginning to sort of drag lower. And also, as they begin to, it is dragging lower. It's going to leave probably another lower high, potentially around that sort of 55 area, and subsequently to push lower again. So that's my expectation of cable, sort of in the coming days. But I wish you good luck in your trading on cable, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.